Happy Tuesday! How's everybody's week started? Mine has been busy, taking a couple days off work. Always seems to just make the first few days back even busier, right? But it's fine. Getting stuff done. I see my hair. I've washed it. It's just very frizzy. We'll see. May need, as humidity starts, I may need more product than when it wasn't as humid because weather. Alright, today, because we had some leftover guac and cheese dip from last week when we ordered it as part of our little staycation meals, supporting local. And we're like, oh, what can we have for it? I was like, all right, like we've got different ingredients. We've got veggies, got rice and black beans, and we've got chicken. Let's make a burrito bowl. I know you're in your head thinking like, oh, are you gonna do like the tortilla shell bowls? Don't know that my bowls can go in the oven the way the thing shows they need to do. I don't have enough. It would take quite a while. So instead, we're gonna make tortilla strips that we can kind of crunch up and put in there instead, using that brain. So we're going to start by doing that because then those can just be kind of sitting waiting because there's a lot of pieces to this one. So we're kind of planning it out, getting everything going. All right, so we're going to start with those. All right, and I'm just going to cut them directly on this because I already have some veggies waiting on my cutting board. So just strips like that. Make them however size you want. You could actually do this to make chips instead if you wanted to do that. Little triangle shapes and whatnot. So totally up to you and yours what you want going. And I'm just going to kind of, well, that did not work out as well as it could have, right? We're having nice weather here. All right, so we've got them all cut up. Plenty of tortilla strips for burrito bowls. We've got the oven preheating to 350 for these. That's nice. All right. Just make sure they're all separated. Alrighty. We're just going to add a little bit of olive oil on them to help them kind of crisp up when they're in there. And we're going to put on a few little spices. I'm going to add just a little bit of that. A little bit of chili powder. We can mix up. And put a hint of cilantro even on them, because why not? Alrighty. Maybe just a little cumin. Just a little bit. Alright, and then we're just gonna kind of mix it all up like this. Get us some nice tortilla strips to get in there. So that's really good. Alright. Then just gonna kind of lay them out. Not concerned if they all have their own space. They're not gonna move. They'll still crisp up pretty well, and it'll leave a few of them a little softer to kind of give a different variety. That floury, and you could do this with corn tortillas too. Flour tortillas is just what we had from the store. Or you could use the tortillas like we made last month. That would work too. It's just we're already making so many pieces for this. I thought, let me take a little break. All right. Let me wash my hands. I put those in the oven for 7 minutes. Good, it's just reheated. I'm gonna pause you guys while I get stuff set up for the next thing. All right, now we're gonna make the dressing for the bowls. That way it's just sitting and ready for when we're able to eat the bowls. All right, go underneath it down a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do a couple tablespoons of olive oil. see this featured in just about everything we're making tonight, I think. Got that. So you need a little bit of acidity. So put in some vinegar with that. A couple tablespoons of vinegar as well. Could also use citrus juice. I've got a little bit, but I've got to use it in a few other things too. If there's any left, we'll just kind of squeeze it in there at the end. All right. Then we're going to do, excuse me, some cilantro, tablespoon of cilantro. I see this all throughout the night too. Since it's got the oil and the vinegar, I just don't want to dip it in there, otherwise I would. All right. Okay, there we go. Using you a little bit. Add garlic. A couple teaspoons of garlic. I know you guys are seeing how low this one is, but don't worry. Got a whole new one at the store this weekend. So we're good for all our delicious recipes that definitely feature a lot of garlic. Alright, got that. I need cumin, quarter teaspoon of cumin, about a half teaspoon of red pepper flakes, have a heaping one. I can do that. All right. Get the top back on. A little pinch of salt, and then brown sugar, which I forgot to snap out the shelf, so bear with me 1 second. Right, and it is half a teaspoon. So use all those with the pretty sweet taste. Remember, little spoon is a teaspoon. We're just gonna do it to where we know it's about half. All right, got all that. Now we can just mix it together. Take it a little more and mix it. And then this will be our dressing to go on our burrito bowls. Just an easy dressing. All right, I'm going to set this to the side while we finish cooking. Oh, and our tortilla chips are almost done, so I'm actually going to pause you guys. Well, yeah, I'll pause you till I take them out. Guys, I just realized I paused you, and I chopped up mushrooms and bell peppers and red onions before I realized you weren't watching. Just got them all chopped up. They're going to be grilled. I'm actually about to pause you again because I'm going to put these in a bowl and then chop up green onions and tomatoes just to put on top, not to grill. So sorry we missed a little bit, but I'll catch you up on the riveting talk. Alright, remember to turn you guys back on this time. Mea culpa again. Was just talking about I'd gone for a nice walk today on one of my breaks, and that I've been working on my puzzle. It's one of my 2,000 piecers, so it takes a little longer. What are you guys doing like that? Any projects around the house? You got any good puzzles going? Onions are trying to escape. Hopefully getting in some type of movement or exercise every day, some sort. Green onion, so good. And I've got, I don't know if you remember, we had those tomatoes from the caprese that we didn't use, which is good because 2 was the right amount. But now we're going to use them to top our burrito bowls. That'll be good. Nice, juicy, ripe tomatoes. Just not the easiest things in the world to cut, huh? But it works out. We avoid waste. So we're using up all our stuff from the kitchen. So yeah, see, you missed so much when I was getting all the other vegetables. What a shame. That's looking good. Nice. Y'all losing my mind on a regular basis during this time. Alright. These are going to be really good on top of our burrito bowls. The next thing we're going to do is get the rice going. And then cut up our chicken. And get that in the skillet with the veggies. And then we've got that kind of ready just to simmer for a bit. We're just going to put the can of black beans on the stove top just to cook up for a little bit and get warmed up, and then it should all be ready on time. Alright, so I'm going to put these in their own bowl. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm not cooking the rice on this, and I cleaned it. Don't forget, you got to do that. I will say, I keep getting my rice brand swapped for a way fancier one because it's what's available. And it's not much to have to clean the fancier brands. And it's not much more expensive, all things considered, so I may have to switch even when this is all over. Alright, so I'm going to go get a cup and a quarter, 1 1/4 cup water to add in. I'll be right back to tell you what other spices we're adding. Alright, so we're adding in our water. We're going to add in just a little bit of garlic, just a smidge. And then we're going to put in chili lime seasoning that we've got, just a smidge bit of that. And then a couple shakes of cilantro. Okay. So we're going to put that over on the stove top. We're going to let it boil. We're going to leave the top off till it boils. And once it boils, we're going to turn the heat down to low, put the top on it, and let it simmer for 18 minutes. All right. good. Hi, night. Go hop in the shower. And then our burrito bowls will be ready. Alright, everything is done. We're going to assemble our burrito bowls. I'm sure you know what to do. But our rice base is eating pretty good. Put some in there. Now, oh, the garlic and the cilantro just smell so good. We're going to get our black beans. We're going to use a slotted spoon. It's not bad to have some of the juices, but we don't want a ton of the juices. Oh, yes. Love black beans. Have I mentioned that before? Love black beans. Alright. Our last from the stove top be our chicken and veggies. Ooh, baby, baby. They smell so good. I was really thinking the fork was going to work better, but now I'm thinking I might just have to do this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, kind of letting those drain through too. Oh, guys, it's so good looking. Come on, with little onion. I want to eat you too. The onion that thought it wasn't going to get eaten, but it is. Alright, we've got our tomatoes and our red onions. Nice and fresh. That's good on top there. Very nice. Got our tortilla chips kind of all around. A few of those. Kind of crunch it if we want. And do a little bit of cheese. You want it? A little sprinkle of cheese on there. Also gonna got some leftover cheese dip. I thought we had leftover guacamole. I think we must have eaten it all because it was definitely not in the fridge when I just looked. So whoops. Let's drizzle some cheese dip. I might have needed to heat up a little longer in the microwave than I did. But that's okay. There we go. Did have a little bit of salsa. Put that on there. I know it's like we have tomatoes and everything else, but salsa is still salsa. It's so good. Some of our local places make really good stuff. Alright, now I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of the dressing on there. And voila. Alright, hope you guys have a great evening. We will see you tomorrow.